Hello, this is Kelvin and Broadus, prophet, motivational speaker, and life empowerment coach, and I am here to share with you today's motivational moment. We just recently celebrated in the U.S. a holiday which we call Memorial Day. Memorial Day is when we celebrate the sacrifices of those soldiers, those warriors who have fought to protect our nation and our freedoms, and we celebrate them and honor them for the great sacrifices for which they made. There's a very important principle about Memorial Day that I would like to share with you that really applies to everyday living for you. And that principle is remembrance of victories. Remembrance of victories. See, very often we go through a lot of things in our lives which can be good or bad. We've had a lot of bumps and bruises. We've had a lot of painful situations in our life. We've had a lot of defeats. We've had a lot of situations that were not the most pleasant. And we have a choice of how we will remember those. We can remember those things that were good. We can remember those things that were bad. But depending on how we carry those things in our future depends on just how strong our future will become. If you notice, any country is going to remember themselves in a victorious and honorable light in their history books. We've had many wars in the United States, and every war that we have had, if you look in our history books, it's going to declare how we somehow were victorious, even in the worst ones. Even in a war or conflict like Vietnam, we're going to talk about how we were successful at our mission in Vietnam. If you go over to Iraq and you look into their history books regarding something like Desert Storm, I guarantee you that it's not going to say we were terribly defeated, but it will say something more like we fought off and survived the invasion of the wicked people who came to attack us, or something of that nature, because nobody, no country is going to use their own history in a way that is insultive to them. They are going to use their history as a way to honor themselves. And what I'm telling you today is that when you look back over your life and the things that you have gone through, the things that have caused you trouble, the things that have caused you pain, don't focus on the negative. Focus on whatever the silver lining is of the cloud. Look at the victories. Honor, memorialize your victories. Bring honor and remembrance to the successes that you have made. Don't get stuck on them, but do remember to honor them and remember them. And even for those things that may have seemed like a defeat, find the positive. Find your survival. Find how you somehow managed to keep going and get through it. But do not go around beating yourself up, holding yourself back, limiting yourself, and being negative to yourself over past mistakes. Choose to look at the positive, to focus on the positive, to remember the positive, and to honor the positive. And as you do so, you shall not be defeated anymore. So just as we celebrate Memorial Day as a country, celebrate your own Memorial Days in your life. And as you do so and bring honor to those victories in your own life, you shall continue to live forward with more strength and more victories. Once again, this has been Kelvin Broadus, prophet, motivational speaker, and life empowerment coach. You can find me online at www.kelvinbroadus.com. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/kelvinbroadus, or visit my Facebook page at facebook.com/kelvinnbroadus. Thank you, and have a blessed day as you live this life worth fighting for.